Hi, we're the girls from Cookbook's Cuisine. I'm Joanne.
And I'm Kelly.
And we are continuing our Valentine's week by making an artichoke dip, which is made with some feta and some Greek yogurt.
It's actually artichoke cups.
Artichoke cups, yeah.
Artichoke
You could also
feta
do it
cups.
as a dip though, because we fill all of our cups. We're going to use little phyllo cups, and after you fill all of those, if you have any left over, just put them in a little baking dish.
Yep.
And then you could put it in the oven, and you can eat it with pita chips or whatever you want. So this has kind of a dual purpose.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with some artichokes that I've chopped up, and we're going to add to that
artichoke hearts.
Yeah, artichoke hearts. And you could buy them canned or you could buy them frozen, either one. And as soon as you chop them up, what you want to do is you want to add some fresh lemon juice to it so that it keeps it from turning brown or anything. And it also adds a really nice flavor. So we're going to add our lemon juice here. And you're going to mix that all up. We're going to add a little bit of sea salt. And a little fresh ground pepper. And then what we want to do is we want to set this aside. Okay, there we go.
While we cook our vegetables
Yeah,
here.
let's just get that nicely incorporated. Okay, that's all ready to go. We're going to set this aside now
This over here.
while we saute our vegetables. And now what we have is some chopped scallions and some red bell peppers. And we're going to add that to a couple tablespoons of olive oil that we have heating up here. Okay, just going to add those. Let's give it a second to sizzle.
And they don't take long, only a couple of minutes, just to get them a bit softened.
Okay, that's just starting to get a little bit hot and sizzly. I'm going to add our red bell peppers. And we're just going to let these cook a couple minutes to get softened. And then to that we're going to add baby spinach. And it looks like a lot, it's about 10 ounces of baby spinach, but this wilts down so much
It does.
that it becomes really nothing after a while, so that's why you want to use at least 10 ounces in this. And then after we let this wilt down,
We're going to be mixing it with our artichokes.
yeah, and a couple of other ingredients that we have to pull together. Okay, so our vegetables are a little bit softened here now, our scallions and our red bell peppers, and now we're going to add our baby spinach. Like I said, this is going to wilt down, so just give it a chance. It only takes really a couple minutes for it to start wilting down.
And you want to be careful that it's just wilted. You don't want it to dissolve.
Okay, so now our spinach is wilted. I'm going to show you what it looks like.
See how it went down, like
It went down
about
quite a
an eighth
bit.
of what it was before.
So now I'm going to add this to my artichokes.
And while Joanne does that, I'm going to take some Greek feta. To that, I'm going to add some freshly chopped dill. And then some Greek yogurt. So you want to mix this together until it's completely combined.
And now, ideally, you'd want to cool down your spinach a little bit, but it also cools down once you put it into the artichokes. Okay, and you notice that big bowl of spinach, what it wilted down
it's like
to.
practically gone. But the flavor is
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Okay, so we have our cheese mixtures ready. How are you doing over there?
Okay, and this is just about ready.
Okay,
It's all mixed together. Now you can add that into here.
great.
And then we have our phyllo cups that we're going to fill.
And we're going to do this two ways. So first we're going to start off with our phyllo cups. Let's get this off of here.
And we've preheated our oven now to 350.
Okay. Like that.
And so you want to do that, you know, as you start this process, you want to get your oven going. saves a lot of time.
Yeah, and these phyllo-cups are great because you can purchase these pre-made. They come in the freezer section at the supermarket and makes preparation a whole lot easier than
Sure
having to
does.
work with phyllo.
Even though we like working with
We do. But you know, when you're busy making a lot of things in the kitchen, it helps to have a shortcut sometimes.
It sure does. We do that a few times.
Yeah.
And you know, everybody's busy. Everybody has jobs, or, you know, especially now, you know, with our kids. And
The great thing about this is you have like a restaurant style appetizer that you can make in your own kitchen.
yeah, we love this.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is pretty well incorporated, which is what you want. And now we just want to fill our phyllo cups. And Kelly, you can probably help with yours. So you want to fill it and pat it down. You want it to be nice and packed.
And these are going to go in a preheated oven. We have it at what, at 350?
350. And it's okay to spill over a little bit. You know, it doesn't have to fit inside the cup because they are kind of small, the cups. So you want it to...
Well, these cups also come in the larger size.
Oh, I haven't seen the larger size.
Yeah, I've seen them. The larger sizes are great if you have something like a shrimp dish that you want to do.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. And you can use these as they are. You can bake with them. You can put chilled items in here and serve them.
Yep. You could do desserts, and we do that sometimes too. We have...
You can make a custard and
Yes,
put it in here.
right. Sometimes we have like leftover nuts and things.
That's another thing that's great with the large ones. You could fill it with custard.
Yeah. And there we go. Just about done here.
And
Filling
last
these up.
one.
And then we're going to put the remainder of this mixture into a baking dish. And we're going to bake that along with this.
Okay.
So let's get our little baking dish here. And you want a slightly shallower dish because you don't want this to be too deep. So we'll get all of this in there. And then just smooth it out in the baking dish. All right, that looks great. Okay, and now we're going to put this in the oven. Keep in mind the recipes and the temperatures of your oven. And
Everything is on the blog.
And all the time is on the blog, so you can take a look at that. So we're going to put this in the oven and come back and show you the finished product. Okay, and our artichoke dip and phyllo cups
came
are
out of the oven.
completed. And this is what our artichoke dip looks like. And these are our phyllo cups.
Gagliarixi.